Alright, hey friends. Yes, today I am coming to you barefaced, in my robe, bedhead, because I was going through, content, and I was on Instagram, and I haven't really been on Instagram too much. I want to say since the new year started, really. I turned off my notifications, so I really only go on Instagram when I post something. I posted the Serenity, Peaceful Spaces reel, and it kind of like pulled me into a little hole of content creating and just really being in a space of comparing myself to other people. Obviously, it's only natural to look at other people's content to get inspiration for your ideas, but once you start going down that hole of comparing yourself to that person or trying to be that person or trying to create content that someone else is creating, even realizing like, oh my God, it took this person this long to get to where they are now. How long is it gonna take me? Look at what they have, look at what I have, look where I'm at in my life. Like, I really kind of started thinking about all of those things, and I think it's pretty normal and pretty natural for people to just do that in general on social media, but especially when you're trying to start creating content of your own, it's very easy to get into a place of comparison. So I realized that I was having those feelings, and I'm like, wait, this is not you. I took a moment and I put my phone down and I went outside and I started to look around and I looked at my apartment and I'm like, I shouldn't really change my vision for what I see for myself because I'm comparing myself to other people. I actually love my space. I love my apartment. I love where I am in my life. I love my vision. I love my soul, my personality, everything about me. I love me. And I was like, you know what? We didn't finish journaling this morning, so that's what we're gonna do. Picked up my journal, started writing, and all the things that I was saying in my journal entry, I was just like, this is really everything that I want to say and everything that I have said in all of the acceptance and appreciation self-care Sunday sessions. And I always love when these things come full circle for me because it really makes me feel and realize that I'm not just saying these things to people, when I'm with them, when I'm in front of them. Like, I actually live these things as well. And I really do thank God for my spirit and my soul that pulls me out of those moments because I truly do love who I am. Like, why am I getting caught up in other people's lives? Like, why would you ever try to be someone else and not yourself? Like, you're never gonna be that person. You're never gonna be someone else. It's a fact. It's literally a fact. Like, you can never be someone else. So why waste your time trying to be or be like someone else or replicate someone else's life? Like, live your life. We all have our individual souls and our individual purposes. Why not embrace that? Like, a lot of the times our journeys and our visions may mirror someone else's or may come close, and we might find people that we relate wholeheartedly to, or we might see someone say or post something and you're like, damn, I was gonna say or post that myself. And it's just like, sometimes we're just aligned like that. Like, yes, we are our own person, and yes, there is only one of you. There is always a higher purpose to what it is that we're doing. And sometimes other people may be on that same path, but their journey is way different than yours. Like, how they are getting to where they're going, how they got to where they are, is very different from how you will get to where you need to be. We all face different obstacles. Sometimes we face the same obstacles going on different journeys, and sometimes we face different obstacles going on the same journey. Like, you're never gonna be someone else. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what we got into in our acceptance and appreciation topic of Self-Care Sunday, and we're getting right into it today. This week was our paint and sip week, so I chose a picture of a glass of wine being poured into a cup, but the cup wasn't full all the way. It's really about whether you see your life and your cup as half full or half empty, right? The cup was being poured into. And that was very significant to this week's topic of acceptance and appreciation. We sat down, we had a lot of fun. Everyone painted, you know, we did our wine. And then after we were done, we looked at how all of our paintings were completely different. And the purpose of that was to really acknowledge and embrace that we're all looking at the same picture, but with our own skill sets, with our own vision, with our own creation, like they all each came out differently. And I really liked the outcome of the second group because someone in the group painted a solo cup in the middle of the ocean as opposed to a wine glass, you know, being poured into. And then I had another friend that like her painting was like wine being poured into the cup, but also like spilling out a little bit. So everyone had their own variations of what they chose to paint and why they chose to paint it. And I really love that because that is the point that I really wanted to get across in the topic of this week. Accepting whatever you think are your flaws, accepting what makes you different, accepting your strengths, any and everything that makes you you. You are the only one of you that there is and that there ever will be. Like no one else is ever gonna measure up to who you are. And it's really up to you to accept things that make you different and appreciate them and use them to the best of your ability. Really think about those things that make you different and how can I use this? How can I use this to my benefit? Not everyone is going to be good at everything, and that is okay. The point is to acknowledge, accept, and appreciate those things that make you who you are. Like the things that make me Imani. There is no point in me comparing myself to someone else and comparing my ideas and my vision of content to what someone else is doing. It's one thing and it's okay and it's natural for us to look at things that I'm talking with my hands and I'm missing a nail. So there's acceptance and appreciation for you right there. But it's natural and normal for us to look at the things that other people have and, you know, want that for ourselves as well. But you're not going to get that thing the same way that that person got it. And you also don't know how that person got what they have. So it's just like everyone has a story. Really the beauty of perseverance and the outcome of the things that we persevere from. There's something that you're supposed to learn from this. And dwelling on the fact that it's so hard and you hate it and you're being miserable and having all of these negative thoughts around it is blocking you from seeing the point. It's blocking you from seeing the purpose behind why you're going through what you're going through. All of the things that you've persevered through in your life has made you into the person that you are today. You have blossomed. You have grown beautifully. The wine being poured into the cup signifies, you know, you pouring into yourself. All right, Augie, taking that time to pour into your life. With each and every drop of that pour that you're making, appreciate it, love it, nurture it, do everything that you have to do and take all of it in. Like, literally take it all in. That just opens up more doors for you by knocking down your walls and pushing your limits, breaking limiting beliefs that have been stuck in us for so long. You know, a lot of the things holding us back are things that we kind of carried with us for so many years. And it's not easy to just, okay, one day I'm just gonna wake up and be happy, jolly, in love with myself. Like, no, you have to do the work, but you have to start somewhere. Love your body, love your physical, embrace your emotions. Like, if you are an emotional person, you are filled with love. You are a loving person. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with anything about you. It's society that makes us think that these things are wrong. The sooner that we accept and appreciate these things about ourselves, the more at peace we will be, the more room that we can make to focus on getting ourselves to where we want to be in life. So I'm gonna just stop right there because I could talk about this all day and I can find things to talk about, and you know, I'll just be here forever with another 24-minute video like the mindfulness video. Wrapping this up, there's one more one more Self-Care Sunday topic that I do get into next week, and it ties everything all together perfectly. So come join our community next week with love.